Good morning, everybody. Welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Thursday, the 22nd of February 2024, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology for today. We have the moon in Leo all day. It's going to form an opposition, first of all, with Venus and then with Mars. Then it's going to form a fixed square to Jupiter in Taurus, and then a fire trine to Chiron in Aries. We also have an exact conjunction today between Venus and Mars, starting a new synodic cycle over the next 2 years. So look at where they're conjuncting in your chart, because this is where your transformation will be. The divine masculine, divine feminine in you, starting a new life and a new story together. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So the message is, don't go overboard or go too big too fast. Even though you're fired up for healing, okay, take your time. And sort of meet yourself halfway. Love and passion unite, and that could give birth creative ideas and visions, because Venus and Mars are meeting in Aquarius. Okay, so let's do some cards. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let me see. Let's have a work your light cards, and let's have the Thoth deck. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know? Take my glasses off. It's better. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Thursday, the 22nd of February 2024. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support, and guidance can Spirit give the collective? Help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good. What do we need to know? Okay, so let's have a look. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Nice energies. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change. Okay, so we're clearing out old stories and everything, ready so we can start anew. And then we've got Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic and teacher. Okay, so what I'm seeing for, what I'm getting through for this is we're completing the old Mars Venus journey, which happened back in March 2022, also in Aquarius. They've been backwards and forwards, conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn. Now the story's moved on. They've both just recently, in the last week, had conjunctions with Pluto, this time in Aquarius. So, you know, we're already on the journey, but because Pluto's changed signs, there's things that you've learned you no longer need to do, and you need to face forward with the new vision, the new creativity, and allow Venus to be fired up by the passion of Mars, and help you move forward, okay, on this new journey, this new beginning. Passion and creativity aligned, passion and love aligned. Okay, when that happens and is embodied, it sparks the divine feminine energies. She's empowered by the spark of the divine masculine. So, powerful day. Let's do some cards and see what the cards want to tell us. We're using the Thoth deck today, as I said. And let's see, what do we need to know for Thursday the 22nd of February 2024. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support, guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Mars and Venus will be travelling together until the full moon on Saturday. They'll only be a degree away from each other then. So there's their influence in the full moon, because we're in the full moon energies. There could be some sort of crescendo coming together. Mercury is very close or conjunct to the sun at this full moon. I haven't got my moon diary. Yes, I have got my moon diary here. Let's just have a look and just see. Yes, the sun went into Pisces on Monday, and tomorrow Mercury goes into Pisces, and yeah, they're very close together. The moon will be at 5 degrees of Virgo. Okay, so the sun and Mercury are forming a conjunction. Are they making an aspect to something as well? Or is this the next new moon? Why do I think Chiron is involved? Or it might be later in the year, going towards... no, ignore me. That is for the eclipse season. So, but what we do have is Mercury conjunct the sun, and Mars conjunct Venus at this this full moon. Okay, so the personal planets are really involved. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know for... I will be doing a full moon reading as well before Saturday. But probably tomorrow, and it'll be posted up ready for Saturday. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know for Thursday, the 22nd of February 2022. Sorry, 2022, 2024. Oh my God, I'm going back to that last Venus-Mars conjunction. Okay, right cards. There's something, maybe, for that, but then there's a sense of going backwards. What were you doing? Where were you? Where was your life back then? Because it might be a good idea to do some reflection and some reviewing of where you've been in this last 2-year journey. So Venus will have been around the zodiac twice. Okay, she's had a retrograde in Leo. Mars, who has a 2-year cycle, he's taken a year to go around the planet. He had a retrograde in Gemini. So just see where you've been over, what's been going on in these last 2 years. And sort of in what area of your chart. Is it still in the same area? For me, it's all happening still in my 4th house. But there's been lots of ancestral and timeline healing and family healing that I've been doing over the last 2 years. And already I feel, it's sort of turned forward, and I see the expansion going forward of, right now, we've cleared that. This is what I'm stepping into now. So yeah, have a look and see where all this is happening and where you've been in the last 2 years. Okay, because it can be very telling. It's one of the reasons I love astrology, because it is just a wonderful roadmap of your life's journey. So anyway, for about the 5th time, I'm going to try shuffling these cards. Oh, we've got the Tower and we've got the Princess of Swords here. So stop, fight through those negative thoughts and things like that. Like the Princess of Swords here is cutting through the dark clouds. It brings a transformation. So let's see. This is about aligning your life. What do we need to know for Thursday the 22nd of February 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. You see, I got it right now. Now the message has come out. I can speak again. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, I've just got another message through for that priestess. Sisterhood of the Rose, which was, clearing out what no longer serves us, that is not in alignment with where we are now. And when we do that, then we open up to be the mystic, the teacher, the priestess, etc. So yeah, that's, I don't know what's going on with my glasses today. So yeah, stepping into it more, stepping into our power more. Okay, I don't know if I've done that, so let's just do it again or do it for the first time. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the Two of Swords, Moon in Libra piece. Going into the past, we've got the Three of Cups, Mercury in Cancer, abundance. Beneath us, we've got the Ten of Wands, which is Saturn in Sagittarius, oppression. Above us, we've got the Five of Discs, which is Mercury in Taurus, worry. Okay. And then we're moving into the Two of Discs, which is Jupiter in Capricorn, change. The clarifiers, we've got the Five of Wands here, which is something in Leo, a Saturn in Leo. Yeah, Saturn in Leo, strife. Okay, the High Priestess. And then the Prince of Swords, or the Knight of Swords. Okay. Underneath in the subconscious, we've got the Seven of Discs, which is Saturn in Taurus, failure. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Nine of Swords, which is Mars in Gemini, cruelty. And we've got the Six of Wands, yes, which is Jupiter in Leo, victory. Okay, so I've got more cards that want to come out. We've got the Four of Cups, which is the Moon in Cancer, which is luxury. We've got Lust, which is strength in other decks. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Prince of Cups. Okay, the Knight, and we've got the Sun. Okay, so there looks to be quite a bit that's out of alignment. Okay, and until you sort it out, you ain't going nowhere. Okay, the Two of Swords here. You need to make peace, peace with yourself, peace with the situation. If you're all out of alignment and things like that, head going one way, heart going another way. Okay, Mars wanting to go one way, divine masculine and divine feminine wanting to go another way, our passions and our love not aligned, then, we need to stop and sort it out before we pass go and before we collect £200. Okay, it's also that sense of completing this last 2-year cycle. The energy that's leaving is the Three of Cups here. Okay, which is Mercury in Cancer, abundance. It's being in the flow of life. This is celebrating life, and And yeah, just and in being in alignment, it's all flowing. Mercury in Cancer is like you're an antenna, almost like tentacles that feel out into everything. You've got little brains everywhere, sensing everything, knowing everything, being able to synthesize all the information all over the place, and feeling your thoughts. There's often sort of very little distinction between the emotions and the thoughts. um, that could be good and high vibration of just flowing and just just bubbling up gently. You could be like a boiling kettle, or some sort of caught up in your thoughts and your emotions and reactive and everything. You need to come to peace, okay, because it's overwhelming. At a foundational level, it's just too much. We can't go carry on, okay? We're weighed down by the burden of it all, okay? So we really need to be looking today at what's out of alignment. Where are we overburdened? Are we saying yes to people when we need to say no? Are we just taking on too much? We're trying to do everything for everybody. Okay, we need to reassess that and to drop the burden. Above the message from Spirit, we've got the 5 of Pentacles here, the 5 of discs. Stop looking outside, stop worrying about everybody else. And normally we've got a lack of energy because we're there for everybody else. We're doing everything for everybody else. We're worrying about everybody else. And we forgot ourselves. We've not been tuning inwards into our energy and asking what it is we need. Connecting into our heart, into our abundance, into our energy and things like that. The stuff that will really feed us. Okay. And it's time for a change. Okay. So stop doing everything for everybody else and come back to yourself and look after your own needs first. Okay. It's the most loving act, the most unselfish act in the world is to fill your own cup up first. On aeroplanes, what do they say? Put your mask on first before trying to save anybody else. Fill your cup up first before trying to do anything for anybody else. Okay. Otherwise, you're just going to exhaust yourself. Clarifiers. We've got the 5 of Wands here. It's actually called Strife in this deck. This is sweating the small stuff. Okay. This is sort of the dampening effects of Saturn, the limitations, the restrictions, the responsibility, sort of crushing the creativity and the playfulness of Leo. Okay, so I call it sweating the small stuff. That constantly being beaten down by all the little stuff. Okay, this is the out of alignment. Okay. This is, when we let go of that, stop, just let it go. Then we open up so we can connect to the High Priestess, the sisterhood of the rose, okay? We can listen to our inner voice. We can listen to our higher self. We can hear what the messages are coming through because we're in alignment, okay? With the Prince or the Knight of Swords. So this is mutable air. This is Gemini energy. Okay, there could be too much information. There's messages coming through. The High Priestess. When we cut away the burdens, and stop sweating the small stuff, and comparing ourselves to others, get our life into alignment, we can then tune into our higher self and our inner wisdom, and we can hear the messages coming through. Okay, what's going on in the subconscious? Okay, the 7 of discs, it's called failure in here. So sometimes, we've invested so much energy and time and resources into something that's not bearing fruit. And it can be really hard to give up sometimes. Okay, just hold on a bit longer if I'm just a bit more patient. Okay, unless we change ourselves, nothing's going to change. So, you know, maybe you need to draw a line under something. Maybe you need to draw a line under ways of behaving. Maybe you need to put boundaries in place and start afresh in relationship to other people. Not really sure what it is. Go inside with the hermit. Connect to your inner wisdom, your inner light. Okay, so we're connecting up to higher wisdom, and we're connecting into inner wisdom, shining our light within. Okay, and the Nine of Swords here. Stop worrying, criticizing, having anxiety, letting all of that go. Okay, which often happens when we connect in and we learn to trust. We learn to trust the inner wisdom and things like that. It brings us to the Six of Wands here, which is it Jupiter? Jupiter in Leo. You know, this is expansive, creative energy. It's like we light up and everything is possible. And, you know, we're just flowing in sort of the universal energies. We're in alignment. Okay, so then we've got the Four of Cups, which is the moon in Cancer. So the moon actually rules Cancer. But you know, we can be too emotional, or we can be cut off from our emotions. We can get emotionally overwhelmed at the strife and everything. Okay, we don't see the gift being offered of the divine Ace of Cups coming in. Often in this card, you know, you've got the person sat under the tree. They've got the Three Cups in front of them. They're trapped in the mundane. They don't see the magical in the spiritual there. With the cosmic hand coming through the cloud, offering them the Ace of Cups. That's the message here, because the Ace of Cups, filling your cup up, brings you to strength. And look, she's holding that fire energy high. Okay, that's what it looks like when you've filled your own cup up. The strength card, you can feel that inner power and everything. It's like, oh yeah, I can do that. I've got the energy for that. And it all flows. Okay. Then we've got the Queen of Discs, or the Queen of Pentacles. This is fixed earth, Taurus energy. So we don't get carried away. We need to ground ourselves down, connect to the earth, connect into ourselves, be in our senses, be in our sensuality, and connecting in with sort of what you really love, what you deserve, nurturing yourself, okay, and looking out over your future, your lands and everything, thinking everything I need is just going to come to me. Okay, when we're in that passion, when we're in that filled up state, when we're in alignment, it's something magical happens, and it's like resources and people, everything we need just comes so easy. And it's like, whoa, bloody hell, all those years I've been struggling and fighting and, you know, harder, more, and not getting anywhere, surrendering and release, and it's like, whoop, it all comes in. Okay, then we've got the Prince of Cups. The Prince of Cups is mutable water. This is Pisces energy. Okay, this is surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the universe, being in co-creation, following your bliss, doing what you love. Are you getting the picture? And that leads to success and happiness and joy and celebration and shining your light out into the world and all of that. Okay, so that's your message for today. Let's just quickly have a summing up with the art of the sacred wheel. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Thursday the 22nd of February 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? temple dancer. Number 35, shaping a cosmic reality. So this is how we shape our cosmic reality, okay? We align our lives and tune in to that alignment and that abundance, listening in, connecting in, receiving, and knowing that all our needs are taken care of. With gratitude and love, okay, I will, that helps as well. Okay, so that's your reading for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.